And we are live. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing. Good night, good afternoon, or I should say good evening. But really, I should say good night because it is actually 1 in the morning. And I felt inspired to bring you this message to see how it works. I am working with a blank screen and wrapping it up for the day. I just want you to know that whatever you're trying to accomplish, know that it is possible. It does not happen overnight. Take time to get out in nature as much as possible. Nurture your soul. Do the things that make you truly, truly happy. And journal everything. Journal your experience, how you're feeling, the whole 9 yards. Don't just leave it to build up. Journal what you want to create in your life and how you want to see your life go. I don't want to get long-winded about this, but I do want to give you that advice to do what makes you truly happy. And if you found your calling, then great, then skip this message altogether. But I am bringing this to you for those that do need it and that do stumble upon my channel, that I hope you find a way to heal and just live. This wasn't a battle for me. I started this channel a long time ago, in 2020, right during the time where my sister lost her life to cancer. COVID hit us all, and we were in the middle of really scared out of our wits. We didn't know what was going to happen, and masks were being worn everywhere. So I can assure you that that was just beginning of a new era. I also left a toxic connection that it just didn't work out. I was also verbally assaulted online or mocked on my social media channel back in 2020. Had many different connections that just weren't working out. So I decided, what is in my life that I am attracting that is broken? What part of me that I am attracting? The narcissists, the players, the people that will actually use you to build them up and not be themselves. I discovered I had to stop what I was doing, really think, really dive deep into my own self-healing. And that's when this channel came along. I decided to really plug into my internal being, meaning take my power and use it to turn the pain into purpose, turn my hurt into healing, turn the losses into lessons, turn the messes into messages. And the lemonade, I made the lemons to lemonade. You get my drift. It was not an easy thing I had to go through. I thought when I left my last connection 2 years ago that my world will come crashing down. I didn't know I was dealing with a narcissist, and that word probably gets used a lot, but it was just the point of I was attracting people that were broken and then wanted to abuse my trust. I confided in somebody to help me out, and they said, no, that's not for you, and this is not the right time. I was totally blindsided because I was dealing with my sister. We were just in the middle of developing a strong boundary to help us get over COVID and take precaution. And I lost my job during that time, so it was pretty much of a doozy year. I found my way again. I had counselors that came to our house to help us. I lost one of my mom's best friends, my aunt, who knew me since 6 years old. My dog passed away right after my sister. So there was a lot of chain events that happened that I just couldn't, I need to do something. So I plugged into this channel and I just started really just building and just finding a way to keep going. And this became my outlet. With the relationships I had, it all starts with you, to be honest with you. It's not selfish. Yes, we all want that healthy connection, but if you don't have if you don't like yourself, you're going to keep attracting the wrong sorts out. And I learned that the hard way because I was always empathetic, sympathetic, compassionate, but I was getting involved with the wrong people. So I decided to really say, you know what? What am I doing that's attracting this? And how do I break this cycle of broken people? I don't want to be taking care of anybody. I want it to be reciprocal, equal, and we're both balanced in our own lives. I didn't know I had a choice. I thought I had to be everyone's savior. Wrong. No. If they can't help themselves, then they should really think about what they need to do. I learned that the hard way. So, getting off tangent, getting back on the storyline, is I want you to really plug into what you choose to do to benefit you, to invest in you, to make wise choices. Not everybody is going to be on the same page as you. That's okay. You'll have haters, you'll have likers, but stick to the people that like you. Journal your journey. Write down exactly where you want to see yourself going. Write down exactly how you feel, even if you don't know what you feel, even if you feel numb. Write it down. Release it onto paper, and you'll be surprised at how much it'll pour out of you when you're getting in tune, in your zone, in your niche, in your zen, and you're pouring into yourself. You'll start to really get in tune to who you are. You become more in tune, and that's when the things will start flowing for you. During COVID, all that we had lost, I was completely numb because before that time, I was dealing with my sister who had cancer, and I thought she was going to make it, but she's not. She didn't. So she suffered through 8 years, but I was able to be with her during those 8 years before she passed on. And I learned a lot. I would give anything to have her back, but she made me stronger because of it. Now, getting back to finding your niche, you have to do it for you and no one else. You have to find what makes you happy, what lights you up, and how to keep that going. Do it for you. Do it because you want to, not because you have to. And do it because that's what your passion project comes in. And in closing, I hope that this will help you in any way, shape, or form, and it will hit the right person, that you will be able to get your spark going, find the things that light your interests, set your soul on fire, and spark your imagination. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but it helps to know when you have all yourself lined up all across the board, things will start flowing. When you're in tune, tapped in, turned on, ignited, you're focused on the outcome. You don't want to stop that. And I did this 2 years ago. I started getting more tapped in of what I need to do and what I need to create. And that's when I started eliminating things out of my life that were actually holding me back. So I want to encourage you to really tap into your creative edge and get that going. We have just this life to live, so let's live it. Let's get that creative spark going, and let's keep moving toward our dreams, our goals. If it doesn't happen overnight, trust me, it will. Rome was not built in a day, so I want to encourage you, when life gets you down, dust it off and try again. Okay? Take time out for you, rest, recharge, and get that spark going. And get creative. Do things that truly light your soul on fire in. I'm going to leave you with that. So I hope that will resonate for the right person, that you'll find your creative spark, and you'll create a picture that you want to see come true. Okay? So take care. I love you. Heal and just live. Live, laugh, and love, and eat the cake. My favorite cake is chocolate. And I'm also a big fan of everything else. That's story for another time. Take care and goodbye. God bless.